Hello everyone and welcome back to Valhelsia. Really? Was this coordinated? And you're still staring. Oh, and you got back up. Welcome back everyone to Valhelsia 3. Apparently I got cleanup duty I need to attend to real fast. Good Lord, get out of here. I got stuff to do. You'll notice since we last left off in the previous episode, I've done a few things here. We went ahead and made up all the pasture seeds. We got the grass. I actually really do like this. I think this looks a lot nicer. Looks more fancy, you know? Don't get me wrong, the grass outside looks all right. It's just the biome kind of thing. I'm just not super a big fan of it. This grass definitely looks a lot more lush and beautiful and kind of like we almost entering some sort of like oasis. Like it's gorgeous. Fred, buddy, come on. Wait, what? Fred, hello? Oh, hi. Get out of the halls, man. Jesus. Anyways, looks good. So today, let's go ahead and just jump right in and kind of get ourselves going here. You'll notice I got some immersive engineering items currently just filling up our inventory. I think today I want to try to get a few of those machines made. I feel the need that we're going to probably need them. So we're going to go ahead and start off, I believe, let's go here and let's grab ourselves, where's it at? Oh, it's right there at the top. That's why I couldn't find it. It was just hiding away at the top. I would like to get our good, but this place literally infested. It's actually infested. Look at this. Bugs everywhere. Creepers just walking in my place. I got the dead walking around. It's just, good Lord. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, we're going to need a few things. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. I think I have most of the other things. I just need to get a piston made up. So we'll grab some planks, grab a piece of iron, a little bit of redstone, a couple pieces of cobblestone. I always try to leave a little bit over here because I just can't be bothered to go all the way over there. It's just way too far. It's just way too far. It's too much of a run to go over there and just grab everything. So let's see what all we have. We have everything we need in order to make this. We're going to head over into our little, I guess, temporary machine room for now. And we'll see about setting this up. I think this only has one output, doesn't it? Really need to move this. We need to change this up. I think I might work on that this week on stream. See if I can try to get that set up a little bit better. Let's see, so, yeah, alright, so I believe, yeah, we need the heavy engineering block. I'm going to try to remember this. Let's put this guy right here for the moment. I think this will be good. Then we'll go ahead and put our piston down, put our heavy engineering block. I made enough of these, I should have just remembered how these actually were made. Pretty simple. Also, I did figure something else out. What? Is this a new thing? Because you used to be able to do the sides and it would rotate it properly, I guess. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I'll just do it that way then. That's fine. Okay. Well, you used to be able to rotate it the other way, depending on which side you hit it on. So I guess in this version, because it's new Minecraft, yeah. So I figured out that the little red block is the block on the picture that you actually need to shift right click with your hammer to form the machine. That's what I figured out. Finally, took me long enough, right? So there we go. We got ourselves a metal press. Now, for the moment, I think the main thing we're going to be using this for is probably wire. So let's go ahead and see what we need for a press plate. And we're going to need our engineer's workbench. We're going to need to make a blueprint. We're going to need... not that one. Wait, do we need that one? Oh, yeah. Wire. Okay, so iron plate, paper, and blue dye. Easy enough. We got the plates. We got the... well, we're going to have the dye. 1 paper. There we go. Convert that over. Let's click on you. Wait a minute. Oh, we need 3 paper. Gosh, dang it. Was not thinking with my brain. All right, so we'll need to take out our drill, which has the actual drill head on it, and then we'll pop our blueprint in, and we'll see we have access to these. Now we're going to need the wire cutters, which we do have. I think I have them stored away currently. Pop those in there, and we also need 3 steel plates. So I've been making and working up some steel. We do still have some more being made as well, because I know we're going to need a lot for immersive engineering, and then we're just going to go ahead and make the plate right there. Now, what are some of these other ones that I might want? Maybe not in packing, maybe not packing. Definitely maybe the plate and the rod, I think, for now. So we'll make up a few more. I think we need 6. And then we're going to do something kind of cool, a little different, and see what we can do with that. There we go. Almost lost it again for a second. So if we take a look, there's Engineer's Decor has some really amazing, beautiful blocks. And if we type in shelf, is it shelf? No, it's not shelf. At Engineer's Decor. These guys right here. I think... Actually, I don't know if we can on this one. I think there was... actually, it might have been a different pack. It might actually have been a different pack. Nonetheless, let's give it a shot. I want to see something. We'll make one up real quick. There was a pack, actually. We had something we could actually... Nope, that's not it. Yep, that doesn't work. Nope. Nope. Alright, so it's just a windowsill. I thought we had a shelf. Thought we had something we could put things on. Got a spice rack. Spice rack might actually work. This is from Cooking for Blackheads. Okay, yeah. Okay, can't use that. I'll leave that there for the time being. We got any slabs? We do. Let's see if these work. Alright, 2 shelves. Oh, yeah, there we go. Fortunately, we can't just pull off of there, which is a little sad. I guess we could maybe try the tool rack instead. That might be a better way, and I think we can just pull straight off of that one. So what we'll do, we should only need 1, so let's grab 3 of these, 2 nuggets, and let's make ourselves this up. I think there was another mod that it might have been a different pack I was messing around with. Yeah, there we go. So we can just right click and pick that up. It was a different pack I was messing around with that actually had a different shelf and such. So for now, we're going to go ahead and pop this guy here. We'll put the plate one down and then that one next to it. And then we take this one and we right click it right there on the top. This guy is practically ready to go, except he needs a little bit of power. I think instead of using mechanism, but I'm going to go ahead and grab it regardless so I don't have to run back and forth. We're going to go ahead and grab those. We're going to grab a few chests. And let's also grab a little bit of copper. We're going to preemptively make up some wire. I think there's a few things that I do want to make that would probably need this. So put ourselves a chest there. Put ourselves a chest there. Toss in some copper. I'm assuming because we don't have power, this is not going to work. Okay. Oh, do I not have the actual... Oh, dang it. I gotta go back anyways. Dang it. I forgot I only have relays. I actually need to make the connectors. So we're gonna need a little bit of terracotta. Let's go ahead and grab... That's probably more than enough. I didn't mean to grab that much. And then we'll need a little bit of copper as well. And if I'm not mistaken, you take 3 copper, some terracotta, and that's LV. I need electrum. Never mind. Try that again. All right, there we go. All right, now that we got these, we're gonna hook it up. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we can go ahead and use the mechanism one if you really want to. I want to try this real quick and see if this is gonna work, because it's always fun experimenting and seeing whether or not things work. That connects, so that kind of tells me this probably will work. Okay, now this used to pull out of there. I guess we're just gonna have to make ourselves a hopper. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. I think we did go over this before. I'm not really sure what's going on with the mod, and maybe it's just something because of the update being 1.16 from, I'm guessing they updated from 1.12. I don't know if they did a earlier version or not. Nonetheless, we'll go ahead and pick it up, and we'll use a hopper for now. In fact, we can go ahead and put a chest on the top if we really want to, and just call it a day. That should work. Now, here's the deal. Okay, good. My magnet, I was a little worried about my magnet. And using conveyor belts, that is one thing I would recommend being very cautious about, using conveyor belts and having a magnet, is that depending on, say for instance, if you have just a conveyor belt, I think your magnet can pull items off of that. I might need like a longer. In fact, actually, if we do like a, I don't know, it's actually a good test. I think we should just test it just to see. We'll use some torches. Throwing items down, by the way, it takes a lot longer for the magnet to actually work. If this is a thing now, congrats, Blue Sunrise. Good lord. I'm pretty sure that would be immersive engineering, keeping these items on there without my magnet actually affecting them. That is awesome. So I threw a torch down and give it a second because, you know, you throw down an item. Okay, that is pretty awesome. Props to them. That used to be an issue I last remember. So that pretty much went through all of that. We got ourselves a whole stack of copper wire ready to go. At any moment's notice, we can just grab one of these, boop, swap it out, and there you go. We got ourselves a very fancy metal press. Let's go ahead and move on. I think, oh, there we go. Another full stack of steel ready to go. Look at us go. See, I'm still on that charcoal that I did, the 2 stacks. I'm still on the first stack. We just finished it off. We still got a whole stack of enriched carbon, which is another 4 stacks of steel. Super easy. Because we got our tree farm going out there. You know, we got it's not the best tree farm in the world, but, you know, it's doing its thing regardless. It's doing its thing regardless. So, with that being done, I would like to use some of this to maybe consider making us a little bit better room for maybe smelting items a little bit faster. I say faster, it is a little bit faster. There is definitely faster in the pack. I'm going to go and throw that out there. That is really cool. I just saw that. Actually has the blueprint of the actual blueprint that's on there. That's neat. There's definitely faster in here. I don't like going for that kind of stuff right away. It kind of ruins it for me. So I like to kind of build up to things, especially in kitchen sink packs. So that way I can just, you know, slowly but surely get there when I'm, you know, when I get there. And it feels a little bit more rewarding that way. So having a little patience for myself and doing so. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a thing from immersive engineering called the external heater. Now we're going to need some iron, some copper. We're going to need these coil blocks, which is, hey, look at that. I wonder why I needed all that wire. Strange. Well, there you go. We got a whole bunch of that. Let's get the copper, iron, and redstone that we're going to need. We're going to try to make up a few of these so we can make up to 8 of them. Are we going to use all 8? Maybe not, but I'm just going to go ahead and make them anyways. Because if I plan on it later on, I might expand this whole system up a little bit more. So let's grab, say for instance, let's just go ahead and grab 8 of these. It should be 8, yep. And we're also going to go ahead and take out of here, we're going to get our logistical sorter. We're going to put a few things away also. We're going to get rid of the creosote stuff. And let's get this logistical transporter thing. So we got the basic circuits. Okay, let's grab like 4 of those. We got the steel for this. We're going to make up a few more of our pipes here. There we go. That should be more than enough. I want to use these for a very specific reason. Because I like integrating mods with different things. Even though a lot of mods nowadays pretty much make it to where you can just use their mod and that's just all you need. I kind of like the ability of being able to, you know, change things up a little bit. So let's go on the outside. Now, I know I said I was going to use this power, but seeing how it's just right over here, I'm going to go and use this for the time being. So we have a capacitor set up there, which I didn't really show in the previous episode. I know I didn't use the bridge. Also, this is uninsulated, so that kind of hurts. I love that, though. I love that. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to try not to touch that. That's medium voltage. Medium voltage capacitor right here. This thing is holding 2 million, and I did have to make a voltmeter in order to make this, you know, and see whether or not how much power was coming in. And oh, actually, it holds 1 million. I thought this held 2 million. So I guess the HV is 4. That makes sense. Okay. Anyways, so we got 1 million just sitting here. This actually filled up fairly quickly. I do want to point that out. It did fill up fairly quickly. These are posts, by the way, the wooden ones from Immersive Engineering. If you right-click the sides with your hammer, you can make the arms extend out and stuff. And I just went in and did it because I like the way they look. They look a little bit like power poles. So I went in and did that. But that's how we hook that up. So we're going to do a little bit of work with this today. This is input on the left and output on the right. The reason why I did this is because these do have a loss over distance, and you can check that with the voltmeter. I don't know why it's linking. I'm not really sure. Average loss between points, 4%. So I'm guessing, yeah, just shift right click from one, shift right click to the other. There's a 1.683% power loss from here to here. And I guess I like using the capacitors. I kind of feel like it helps out a little bit. But I don't know, I could be wrong. I could have misinterpreted how that actually works, you know, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and open this up. So I'm going to go and turn this back to normal mode. We're going to do that right there real quick. We're going to take our second MV capacitor, which if you didn't know how to make this, a little bit of electrum, some lead, iron, block of redstone, and treated wood planks. It's a very simple recipe, and in fact, we could just up this to an HV very easily. We have everything we need to do so. It's just treated wood, block of lead, redstone, 2 aluminum, and 3 steel. And this exports, I mean, I guess it's like, it sends out more power, more RF, basically. My brain going dead already. Anyways, so let's go ahead and see. I don't know if I can. I'm kind of worried about doing this, but this should be low enough to where I don't have to worry about getting zapped every time I come through here. Right there. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and do this right there. And then we're going to put right click right there. And that's going to set that to blue. A blue is the input side. We're just going to put a wire connector right there. We already got one on that one. This should reach, I would imagine. I'm going to hope. Well, let's find out. Very nice. And there we go. So this is going to start emptying out. We can go ahead and see that happening right now. We'll be able to store up to 2 million RF now. Because that one's going to store, that one's going to store, and then we're going to have a little bit more because I believe the dynamos kind of hold a little bit anyways. But now we have access to power in this room. So let's see about setting. Oh, that is just, wow. Okay, well, I didn't quite expect it to be right there. Well, lucky us, huh? Lucky us. Because that could have been a lot worse. I was thinking about setting it up on this side, but we'll have to route the power around, which is not really that big of a deal. And we're just going to be using these regular furnaces. That's how the external heaters actually work. I want to make sure I have enough space, though. We do 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that worth doing like that, I wonder? Because we have to have an input on the top. The bottom is the output. So there's not too much. I mean, we could kind of stack them, right? So I could put like... Then it might be kind of weird. Depending on how I'm wanting to pull the items out. We could do something like this. But yeah, no, that's not really going to work either. Because then the output on the bottom kind of messes with that block of the input. So, yeah. I've done something similar to this in the past. We can maybe reforge this. Honestly, I really just want to get this working. So we're going to put the external heaters here in between. And so, like, this one will affect these two, you know, those two. But, like, I can't remember if more than one heater, and you guys can correct me in the comments, if anything, if more than one heater touching one furnace actually makes it go faster. I think we did something like that in Sevtech, and it was a thing. I can't really, you know, honestly remember whether it worked or not. I could put one here on the ends. I could also put one over there on the corner. I think for now that's going to be fine. Like I said, I'm probably not going to end up using all of those. Let's also just get rid of those for the time being. And Logistical Transporter. Let's go ahead and do this. Get this out of the way. I'll get you guys some light here in a second. For now, let's just pop up a torch. And as you can see, that hits all the inputs just the way we want. Now, if I clear through this, I'm thinking about doing that, which is something similar to this, and then maybe going into this room. So if I need access to quickly smelt up some items, I was really considering doing this and just setting up like a chest on this side. I'm making two because I think we're probably going to be using two. I don't know if I'm going to leave it like that, but we'll see. We'll see. So I will need to swap out this one though, and this is where we're going to be using our block that we made when we was doing our tree farm, the logistical sorter. As you can see, it's pretty easy to make, and it does work out pretty well. So we're going to set this to make sure the auto eject is currently turned on. RR stands for round robin. I want that on, and I might do single off because this might get a little annoying, honestly. So let's go ahead and give this a shot, shall we? So say, for instance, if I did want to cook up a whole bunch of cobblestone or something like that, I'm going to go and grab like 3 of those, and we'll just toss those in there. See how that works? Now, that should round robin that. Of course, it's also sending a full stack out, so it's sending it to random spots that can accept it. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. So there you go. Now, if we did that, honestly, it might just be better to do single item. It really might be a better idea, to be honest with you. So we'll turn on single. That way we can make use of all of the furnaces in here. Now, we got to get power to these guys. Ooh. That's going to be fun, isn't it? This might not look pretty. This might not look pretty at all. I think what I'm going to do, though, because I did go with the 2 block wide walls, I think we're going to be going on the backside. Just to make it look nice enough for us, we'll do it this way. We'll go ahead and put our basic universal cable on the back here. This will connect up to all of our heaters. We just need to go make up a few more. Then we got to figure out how we're going to export all of it. I think we might just go with something basic and maybe consider using a hopper to pull out. I don't know if we really have an item that would help us out besides like a hopper. I'm not entirely sure. Do I not have any of that redstone? Oh, I literally have one. Is this going to be enough? I think it might. Wait a minute, what? Hold on a second. What? Oh, basic. What do you need? Oh, it's just redstone? Oh. Why did I get that confused? Good lord. Well, then we got everything we need. Yeah, we're good to go. Awesome. Now, I could just directly hook this up to our MV capacitor. We're probably going to end up moving things around just to make sure things work a little bit nicer. But for now, I think this is going to be just fine. I'll just do something like this. And let's go ahead and close this off. It would be awesome if we had some blocks, like facades and such. That would be amazing. But I think for now, this is just going to work, so. Wait. That's a creeper, by the way, you hear outside walking. I was just thinking, like... I can't believe I lost that many. It's weird. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to make up a few more real fast. Let me clean up my inventory. This is getting ridiculous. We'll try that out in a second. I need a little bit more of you. We already got the terracotta on us. There we go. I love how quickly I went through those. I really did not mean to go through those that fast. But there we go. So we're just going to use this and connect it up to our capacitor over there in the corner. But I think the way I'm going to do this real quick, just to kind of make sure this is a little bit more out of the way, we'll do that. We'll set up a relay here in the corner. And maybe there. And then we're going to set this to output. We should already have that fully stored. It is. And just to make it look a little bit nicer, we're going to do that to that. There to there. And there to there. So there we go. We should be getting power into all of our external heaters at the moment. Now, I don't think these are actually going to work just yet until we start feeding them some items. Before we actually do that, let's figure out what we're going to do. I'm thinking hoppers. Actually, hold on a minute. We could use the transporters, actually. We could just keep using these. With the configurator, we should be able to set that up without any problem at all. In fact, we could send a chest back right through there. So we'll have the import on the top, or the output, and then the input on the bottom. Or the return and then send, right? So I guess that's a better way of going about saying that. Put that guy there. Put that out over there just to get it out of the way. And then, yeah. So logistical transporter there to kind of do the round robin more than anything. And sending single items. And then if we get our configurator out, just to have that. Hopefully this actually works. To just send. So if we just do this, change to push on each of them. So hold shift and then right click. That should work. Not the most beautiful system in the world. I completely agree with that. It's definitely not the best looking thing. But let's see how well it actually works. Let's give it a shot. Hopefully it works. I haven't made one of these in a very long time. So I'm really kind of hoping it. In the meantime, let's also go ahead and clean up. Let's just put some of this stuff away. All right, we'll do that. Put all of this away. I don't need all of you. Make sure I keep the tools on me. There we go. That should be good. All right. Just for demonstration purposes, we'll do 4 stacks. And that's going to do 1 item at a time. And yes, that can get a little annoying. That's why I was thinking about doing the stacks, but check it out. Now, the items are going a little slow in there, and look, they're already coming back. Look at this. You see the speed on this now? I'm pretty sure we're making enough power, by the way, to manage this just fine. These don't use that much. I think they use up to 24 when they're fully, you know, going and running. I'm pretty sure it actually says in the book here. External heater. Heater will consume 8 flux per tick for each heat unit added. During the initial phase of the furnace, the heater will produce up to 4 units of heat per tick, but as soon as the furnace reaches maximum temperature, it will only require 1 unit of heat to keep it going. So, powering them up, little burst, as it continues cooking, not going to be using as much, but the heater will consume an additional 24 flux per tick to increase the furnace's processing speed. And we can use a redstone signal to kind of help maximize this a little bit. But as you can see, this is definitely going a little bit faster. And it's actually very pleasing to watch. At least in my opinion. That thing is actually annoying. Can I not turn that off? Detected, ignored. Oh, wait. Hold on. Steel dust. I think I can make that. I'm going to give it an upgrade. We might want to consider doing some upgrades as well. I think it might not be the worst idea in the world. Let's also just go ahead and preemptively craft up a few things. Also, wait a minute. How can I get Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get crushed steel. I don't know if I have anything to crush it. Alright, well, I know where those guys are. Let's see. We need this guy. Let's go and toss that in and let that start doing its thing. Can I turn this to dust? Hold on. Let me do steel, dust. Metallurgy confuser. I would actually have to make a crusher, it looks like. So, well, alright. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and make a crusher. What do we need? I think we pretty much have everything except for the lava buckets. I'd have to go grab 2 buckets of lava real fast. Not that big of a deal. I wonder how the stone's doing, though. Actually, we might save that for the next episode. Wow, that is done. That is basically finishing up. That's not bad, in my opinion. Last time I did this, I think I used mine carts and the conveyor belts to do this, but I'm really liking this method. This is pretty nice. And there's the last one coming in. 4 stacks of stone. Probably coming from the far end, yeah. Alright, so I think we'll go ahead and call that there. I'm going to make the muffle upgrade for the next episode. In fact, we might, instead of doing the crusher, do something a little bit different. So I think we're going to hold off on that, because I got some other plans I would actually like to work on as well. I think, though, making our wonderful stamp mill? What the heck is that thing called? I always lose the name of that thing. Metal press. Oh my gosh. I am just... my brain's about had it, I guess. Today. It's okay. That's fine. But this, yes, not the prettiest thing in the world. Definitely works, though. If I'm not mistaken, I think we can give these a redstone signal and it keeps the heat. I kind of want to check that out real quick. Let me test something. Honestly, I'm a little confused on what it means by that in the book. So I'm just going to do a little quick testeroonie real quick. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to cook up a little bit of netherrack to make some nether brick. Probably not going to actually use it, but let's check something. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. So that just keeps it at max temp. Does it keep it at max temp? Well, it's probably still warming up, honestly. So you see that one actually pulled from the side. I think, oh my gosh, and look at the, I think there's even more particles than normal. I'm starting to think that, yeah, actually, I think that's true. It looks like that one's going faster than this one, or is that one just... No. It looks about the same speed, honestly. I was gonna say maybe 2 might be faster than just 1 keter. So in theory, I could just leave this on. I don't know if I really see much of a point, because I'm probably not gonna be doing smelting that much until maybe a little bit later on. But I like this smelting setup. We could do this in the entire room even, if we really, really wanted to. It's not going to be as fast as, say, for instance, the one for Mechanism, but for the now, it's a fun little setup. I'm going to enjoy it, and yeah, that's what we're going to do for now. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe you guys got some ideas off of that for something that you might even want to do in the future. For now, that's going to be it for me. I do appreciate you guys, as always. Love you guys' faces, and it's always good to see you guys, tell me. It's nice to see you back, Bentley. It does make me feel very good. My heart literally can't take it some days. But thank you guys so much for all the wonderful, heartfelt, warm welcomes back and everything. I love you guys so much. I do hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Until the next episode, of course, and hopefully we'll catch you guys there. Until then, goodbye.